If we went to a Halloween party dressed as Batman and Robin, I'd go as Robin. That's how much this podcast means to me.
Oh, I remember that quote. Is he telling someone, I would go as Robin so you could go as Batman?
I'm so glad you understood the reference.
And it's a guy, right? It's a guy?
It's a guy.
Talking to another guy.
Yep.
Obviously. No.
Otherwise, Batman and Robin doesn't really work.
Oh.
I'm not really. No.
Well, think about,
Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, don't think it's not a Batman film, just in case you're wondering.
It's not a Halloween film.
No.
Dress up film.
Are they dressing up?
Well, he's just trying to
say how much he likes or how much he loves the other guy. Is it a brother thing?
Yeah, it's not a brother thing.
Is it a sister thing?
No, we've already discussed this bit.
Friends.
Why don't you try and think about what type of film?
Friends.
Comedy.
Step Brothers.
It's not Step Brothers. Not far off.
Is it a Will Ferrell?
It's a Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Who's he talking to in it?
Dom's not seen it.
How do you know I've not seen it?
Because
I know these
Blades
things.
of Glory.
It is Blades of Glory. Chaz Michaels.
I was lost on that one then.
If we went to a Halloween party dressed as Batman and Robin, I'd go as Robin. That's how much you mean to me.
That's Will Ferrell that says that.
Yep.
They definitely would dress that. They'd have to go the other way around.
So welcome back to what I've been told is called Top 5 Films That Extra Special.
Extra special.
Read all about it. Special. I didn't know what I was meant to do.
That was special. Yeah.
Yeah, not that.
So this is the last episode of season 1 is what we all agreed.
That's correct.
Correct, yeah.
So season 2 starts next podcast.
Correct.
Because last week we did the anniversary special and then we kick into season 2. So there's a couple of things I think we need to discuss. First of all, I'm right, Dom. It could all be over this week.
Yeah.
The Matt versus Gemma quiz.
Because you're on 9.5.
And how far am I away?
You're on 6.5.
Oh, just a 4 in a row to win. Or
I'm not gonna lie, I hope Math wins because I've had enough of doing the quiz. So you only got 10, and I've had a fair more. So yeah,
well, it's quite easy to work. We've had a year, and I did 10 of the other week.
This is 27. Yeah. So.
Okay.
He emailed me all the answers to this week's because he really doesn't want to do it next week.
You say it like that doesn't happen every week.
Well, it clearly doesn't. 9.6. No,
you're just playing the game. It's long-term
wins. Yeah.
So obviously, with the quiz being done, that means that Matthew then takes over.
Correct.
If it happens,
it won't.
In either 1 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, 1 or 4 weeks. Then Matthew's going to take over the reins. Right. I just wonder a little bit how seriously Matthew's going to take this because if our listeners don't know, Matthew loves a quiz, and he loves running a quiz.
It depends how much time he's got though.
Yeah.
Well, Matthew's going to end up giving us like a picture round to start, and then he'll give us 9 rounds of
picture round on
not for a podcast.
No.
Oh, because you think I'm joking? He will. He'll still bring it. He'll be like, "Oh no, this is just for fun."
We'll work it out. It will happen.
Okay.
It'll be the most fun you've ever had.
My next 2...
Ignored it.
Yeah.
Ignored it. What do you say to that?
I feel like it's going to be who can get a point between me and Dom.
Yeah. It'll be the race to 1 point quiz every week.
Yeah. Who can answer a question first?
That's how you win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either that or it'll be like Matthew sets a challenge every week. Yeah. Right, I'm going to give you a list to learn and then I'm going to test you on the list. It'd be like doing
That's a good idea, Jim. That was a good idea.
No, it's not. Please don't make me do it.
20.
I don't want any homework. Well, I have homework every time, but I don't want any more homework. So, now that Halloween's passed, so we're like cracking on through the year.
Yeah.
I've got 2 questions. First of all, are we going to get to make people's yearly podcast lists? Because that will come up. Within the next month or so. Spotify do it. If you remember, they let you click through and it tells you who's your favourite podcast.
It would just be our favourite podcast.
And Delaware. Remember?
Delaware, yeah, something. Yeah. Someone in Delaware.
Someone in Delaware. We better be in your list. Still haven't heard from them.
Not yet.
Mr. or Mrs. Delaware. But so please bear that in mind. If you do end up having us on your Spotify yearly list or Apple, I don't know, do Apple do that? I've never seen it on Apple.
I don't know, if I'm honest. No.
Or anything that tells you that you basically listen to us too much.
Spotify Wrapped. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
When
I've
that
seen
comes
that, yeah.
out, and I don't know when it's going to be, it'll be in a couple of weeks' time or
Let us
months.
know.
Let us know. Take a picture, social media us on
Yeah.
at Top 5 Films That, because that will make my day.
Your year.
Even if we're top 5.
And make my
Make
year
your
would
year.
make it
Make your
better.
year.
Well done,
Yeah.
Dom. Yeah. Yeah, even if it's top 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, I
don't
want to
worry.
know. I want to know what else people listen to.
Yeah.
Because like Dom and I listen to the same podcasts when
We
we
do,
run. Yeah, we know that. Matthew listens to weird ones, and
They're not weird. They're fine.
no, weird for me.
Yeah, weird for you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. We're all different. That's okay. My last one was after the failure of the Would You Rather, because you clearly that was terrible last time.
I thought it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it.
I'm really confused. What was the
Do you remember?
Would
You and I just
I
going
gave
off
you
on
a
a
Would You
tangent.
Rather run away from Thanos or
We went-
be in the
yeah.
presence of Sauron, and basically it fell on its ass.
we went miles too deep.
So
I
I'm
think.
going to ask you a serious question now.
Oh,
We've been having a debate in our house.
right.
When can I start watching Christmas films?
I love Christmas, so I'm gonna say, honestly, probably
No, lie to me. What do you mean, honestly?
No, as in like because I'd probably
Mm.
watch it. I'd say 1st of December.
That late?
Yeah, because the problem you have is if you watch things too early, then by the time you get to Christmas, you're fed up of it.
Yeah,
I know,
that
but
is true.
see, I don't want Christmas films to go past Christmas, because
How-
some people do that in like that they count the festive period all the way through to like the beginning
New
of
Year's.
January.
I would too.
You
yeah.
can do.
I would do.
Yeah, but there'll be
How many-
other stuff to watch then.
So how many movies do you think you're going to get through?
Christmas films.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So if it's more
we
than
need
30,
a Christmas special.
yeah. If I count kids' Christmas films as well, then we're easily above 30.
see, I don't really like thinking about it until after I've broken up from school.
Well, that's quite late, though, isn't it?
It is quite late.
Isn't that like the 20-something? Or then no, you're
See,
no,
I-
probably
it's about the
before
13.
me.
When the decorations go up, then you can feel festive.
But see, I'm thinking of buying my Christmas tree earlier this year because
That's different.
It's,
Yeah, do
otherwise,
that.
it's like 4
You can't
weeks.
watch Christmas films in November.
I think you can.
No, you can't. You're not allowed.
I want to ease myself. Just to give you a reference point, by the way, my daughter has watched Shaun the Sheep Christmas special all year round. All year round. She loves it.
Yeah, but where's the magic
Yeah.
of Christmas then? That's why
Well,
you've got
she
to
just likes
contain
the
it.
storyline of it.
Mm.
It's not really about Christmas, that. but
When would you start listening to Christmas music?
They do that probably a couple of weeks.
I was
into
singing a song
November.
at school the other
I tell
day
you what, that's
in
when
my
you
head.
you can watch the first Christmas movie when you hear the first Christmas song on the radio.
So I've
on
got to
the
ring up
radio.
radio
Yeah,
places.
To get him to play it, yeah, because I reckon that's a good standard.
No, I don't like that.
No, that's because it's not as early as you want us to
I reckon-
say.
I
Jeremy
reckon
wants
they'll
to
play
say,
it like a month
after
before.
November 1st.
Katie and I were negotiating November,
No.
like beginning of November.
They're
If
not
you
beginning.
hear-
That's quite early.
If you hear a radio station playing
But let's say
Christmas music
but
in
let's-
November,
listen,
then
you,
yeah.
you said, and quite rightly, I want to get through 30 films. Right, I've got to start in November because I'm only going to do 3 a week.
No, you're doing one at 5 a.m. and then one in the evening.
We'll get onto that in a bit. I have had a 5 a.m.
Yeah.
One this week. Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree.
Maybe the last week of November.
I tell you
Do it
what,
a month
how about
before.
we all come up with an agreement? You can watch your movies when any of us have heard a Christmas song on the radio. So we'll text you to say,
Yeah.
get on those movies,
Yeah,
Jim.
I'll play a game. I'll play along with your game.
Get on
Won't-
those
won't
movies.
abide by
yeah, I
it,
was about to say, you
but
won't
I
listen
do
to
listen
it.
to the radio.
If you
Give
tell
it-
me the first time you hear it, I will tell you whether I've watched a film yet or not.
Okay, deal.
There we go.
Who listens to the radio, by the way?
That's what I just said.
Me,
Okay.
I listen to it all the time.
On the way to when? On the way to work. You
Yeah.
listen to Spotify like playlists, don't you, and stuff like that
That as well.
as well.
So
Okay.
Matthew's now not going to listen to the radio
on the
just
way
so
to
that
work.
he can say, I haven't heard it yet.
On the way to work, I listen to the radio.
I'll tell you where I will hear it.
Oh, in shops.
In shops.
Yeah, well, that's
They're
another one.
probably they're
If you
playing
play it
already.
in shops as well, as long as you're not choosing to
Right.
play the
I'm
song.
going to go
Jem.
into my local supermarket and ask them to put one Christmas song
They'll
on
do
for
it
me.
soon.
Yeah, right.
They'll do it soon.
Yeah, they will
Fine,
do.
Perfect.
As soon
All
as you've
good.
heard it
I think
in
we
the
just eat
wild.
that out for about 5 minutes,
Yeah.
so I think I'll probably move on now. You're going to wait until December, Dominic. Matthew's
decks
not going
are
to do
up,
it
yeah.
until mid-December, and I'm probably going to start beginning of November.
That's when my decorations are going up. We've agreed already on the 1st of December. So
I'm thinking halfway through November.
It's
this
not
year.
up to me when the decorations go up, but if it was up to me, it'd be later, but it will be it'll be about 1st of December in our house as well.
Okay, I'll win that race. Right. So we've got 2 things to do before Dominic has the thing. What you've been watching and series aren't shocking.
Are we sticking sticking with that?
No one ever came.
It's
never changed on my prompt list.
I've got 5 films.
You've got 5 films.
Me too, 5.
I've got 2.
I think you're both 5
You
a.m.
go first then.
No, there's one 5 a.m. and there is no me films this week.
Oh, blimey. Oh.
Yeah, I just haven't found the time. So, the kids' film that I've watched, I'm going through the Disney archives.
All right.
Mighty Ducks 1.
Oh, nice. Good choice.
I'd forgotten that he gets done for Drunk Under the Influence.
The Coach Bombay.
Yeah, Coach Bombay.
Because he was a lawyer. That's why he can't be a lawyer anymore.
Well, he can be a lawyer. His boss just decides
that he can't work for him.
That he needs to sort of level out a bit, and so he says he's got to do community service, even though he doesn't really. But he can't drive.
It's good moral code for a law firm.
Yeah, but then at one point his boss turns around and says, "Oh, by the way, we want you to forget about the rules because somebody's come in and complained."
Aren't they the sponsor? Isn't the law firm sponsor?
Yeah, he does sponsor them as well. No. And do you know how much he gets off of them? Lots. I thought, seeing as this is the time it is, he asks for what was it, $15,000 for a season.
For a season,
and he buys shirts with that.
Oh, he's pocketing the rest, is he?
That's what I was thinking.
Doing all right then.
Does he buy them all new kit? That can't cost £15,000 for
not back then.
Kit.
15,000. I think it's meant to go towards the price of hiring out
the ice
rink as well. But still,
mind you, second movie's better, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. I also want to get back. There's one film that I can't remember. I feel like it's called The Kid or something like that, which is Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like wanted to be a pilot and he's a horrible person, but this kid turns up and it's him. But anyway, I that sprung up in my mind the other day, but it's not sports related, so I kind of need to get through the sports ones first. Okay. My second film.
What are you talking about? Why are you talking about a random Bruce Willis film?
Because that's a Disney film. That's like one of the back catalogue Disney films.
You know the baseball one that was it baseball?
Yeah, Rookie of the Year. We've done that. Yeah,
with his right. That's why you're random.
So I'm just talking about it. I'm on Disney, like going through the films that basically were out in the 90s, 80s, just trying to go through them.
Are you doing them alphabetically?
No, I'm just going for whatever's pushed next.
Right, okay.
I have to be on that screen.
You're going to have a theme, though, because surely it's going to push similar films.
Yeah. Oh, you're falling for the algorithm.
True. My second film, I've called my wife Katie's film, which I agreed to, by the way. Back to Black.
The Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, I've still not watched it.
The more recent one.
So there is 2, isn't there?
There's the more recent one that's not documentary style. It's a story.
It must be, because the one problem I've got with this film is it was kind of just like a series of events.
Who's in this? That it is acted, right?
It's acted, yeah.
I saw this at the cinema, and I thought
it's got Jack O'Connell in it as Blake. If you know who he is, Dominic will know it from Unbroken or Skins. Yeah.
So I remember watching this and thinking I didn't really know. If I didn't know the Amy Winehouse story, there were big bits that I didn't really know what was going on or what was the significance. So there's a bit where they zoomed in on one of her ballet shoes that was covered in blood, and it was only when I thought about it I was like, later that I thought that's because that was the photo in the newspaper at some point.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's the same one now. This one was
the
like
most recent one, probably. It will be, yeah.
Is it got Eddie Marzan as her dad?
Who's
in Hitch as the baddie, and
as in Hitch?
No, Hancock. What am I talking about? He's in Hancock with Will Smith.
Are we talking about the same people?
Jason Bateman, Hancock, and Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
The baddie.
He's one of the robbers that he gets. Yeah, Eddie Marzan.
God, I remember that.
Who else is Eddie Marzan in?
Yeah, it is. It is Eddie Marzan.
Okay,
yeah.
So it is the same film.
But that's a very odd reference to go to.
I couldn't think of anything else he's in.
What else is he in?
He does a lot. He does a lot of TV stuff.
He's in lots of stuff, Eddie Marsan. Yeah.
Yeah, but he does play the dad. Yeah, I didn't get what you've just mentioned there, so I missed it. But I just found it was just like a series of events. It wasn't really a. It's not really a story.
No, it was all a bit too surface. Like I didn't really feel that I.
It was just going over old news essentially, like going over stuff.
It was just like a timeline of events for me, and I didn't know them, but it's like. Okay, she met this person, then she fell out with her record company, then she did the
documentary, Amy, was really good.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That was really good, and this just feels a bit... I don't know what it adds to the Amy Winehouse story, other than...
It's good songs.
If you want a really light-hearted look at what is quite a really sad story, and it is quite light-hearted, like they suggest a couple of things that are maybe not... that are a bit too... But they've suggested it too simplistically.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But yeah, it
was all right. I enjoyed it when I watched it.
I watched it though, Jack O'Connell's character of Blake, it just reminded me of somebody, but I can't work out who it is.
He's annoying in it.
But he plays a character that is very similar to another character somewhere, but I can't work it out. But there we go. Right, that's mine too.
He's got a shoulder swagger, isn't he?
Yeah,
the whole time.
And he does talk exactly like you've just done.
Yeah.
He does.
You know, darling.
Yeah.
Oh, but there you go.
Right.
Yeah, there's mine too.
Oh, wouldn't it was just two. That's fine.
Then one of you has to do your 5.
Shall I do my 5?
Go on, you want to. Okay. I know you want to. Go
for it.
I have one in here that I really want to talk about, but I'll get through them. So I've
go through the other ones quicker.
Yeah. So I've gone through a couple of. I started off because it was Halloween coming up. Come up with a couple of horror-y Halloweeny films. So I've gone with Candyman, the 2021.
Well, there we go.
You didn't watch
we referenced that last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you'd watched that as well this week.
No.
I thought it was really disappointing. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. No.
So I wasn't that bothered by it. I liked the original Candyman with the backstory about how he became Candyman and the jump scares. And although this had sort of jump scares, to be honest with you, I lost interest in it quite early on. It's just
did you finish it?
I did finish it.
Well done.
I didn't find it particularly exciting or particularly scary.
No.
And so, I wasn't that taken by it. So I watched that.
Not a rave review there. Go on.
No. Film I'd seen before, but I'd sort of semi-forgotten, but then hadn't when I'd watched it. You know, when you sort of forget what was in it and then you watch it and go, yes, I do remember all of that. Ghost Stories. Have you seen that? Andy Nyman.
No, I might have. I'm trying to think. I remember
Paul Whitehouse in it and Martin Freeman.
I might have seen it.
So it's basically Andy Nyman is he proves that psychics aren't psychics, kind of thing. That's his role. He proves the supernatural isn't supernatural. So his hero, he meets his hero, and his hero says, "These are the 3 cases that made me think I'd got it wrong. That actually these supernatural does exist." So Andy Nyman takes the cases and then goes visits these 3 people and talks to them about their stories. So they feel like 3 separate stories, which they are, but it all comes together. It's quite good. It was originally a play that they used to do in theatres.
Is it kind of,
You'd like it, Dom. You'd like it. Jeremy, you wouldn't like it much.
Okay.
The other 2 films that I've watched with the kids, we watched Bugsy Malone, which they enjoyed. They liked the songs in that, which was good, and reminded me of the with the pedal cars. So we watched that, and then last night, 2 nights ago, we went to watch Joker Folie à Deux at the cinema.
Oh God!
Right.
Go on then.
Is this the one you want to talk about?
No, it's not.
Okay. The thing I find with this is
side of it, right?
Well, the thing I think is that people want it to be the Joker they know, and I think the whole point is it's not that, is it?
So it very much reminded me of the first Joker film.
Yeah.
But I think the surprise of that was what made it really good as well. There's nothing wrong with this film. It's good. It makes you really uncomfortable the whole way through, as you'd expect it to.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole thing is set. He's in prison. It's Arthur Fleck's character in prison.
Yeah,
and it's about
following on from the first.
Following on from the first one. It's his court case, and Lady Gaga plays Lee Harley Quinzel, who's his love interest in it, and. People need to see it, and I'm not going to give anything away in it. There isn't really any twists, but I don't really feel. I feel that it was a little bit all surface, and although I was questioning whether or not there was some subtext, I'm not sure there was.
Okay. Did it need the music element?
The music bit's reasonably good. It makes all of these sort of happy love songs and about being happy and stuff. It makes them quite sort of dark and so that was quite good. And the songs are reasonably good in it. And you sort of recognise, you go, what song is that? Oh yeah, I like that song, sort of thing. But it's all a bit.
So that's weird because what you're saying is it's similar to how it's done in the first one, but everyone loved the first one and everyone's hating this one.
I'm not sure I hated it. I'm just not sure I liked it.
But
I think the first one surprised everyone, and this one is not a surprise.
But I think what people then thought was, because it was an origin story in the first one, is he would then be the Joker as people know him in DC's, and he's not that.
So this is the thing. I think the whole point is that he's not the Joker.
It's not comic book Joker, is it?
No, because the whole point is I don't think he is the Joker. He is Arthur Fleck, who, if you wanted to say, inspired the idea of the Joker.
But I think the name of it, and that's what people go wanting.
Yeah,
and they're not going to get that because it's not that. I think that's where all the problems stem from, is people go with an expectation that there's never going to hit.
Yeah, the expectation was a bit high. I mean, I enjoyed it. I did think it was good. I did think it was quite good. I'm not sure I'd watch it again, but I don't think I really wanted to watch the first Joker again because it's just a bit
I get that.
Watch.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the first one again, but I would watch the second one.
Yeah. I'd agree. It's definitely worth going to watch.
Okay.
No,
now I'm intrigued. What do you want to talk about?
So the film I want to talk about, I want to know if you've heard of this. It's called Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel.
I have.
Have you heard of
about it? Yes.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I heard
about it.
I saw a review about it.
It rings, but I don't know why.
Right, so I'd never heard of it. I was flicking through iPlayer and it came up. So it's got Chris O'Dowd, it's got Mark Wooten, who you'll know as Mr. Poppy from Nativity.
Oh, yeah, okay, go on.
Which I'm not allowed to watch for a couple of months, apparently. But yeah.
And Anna Faris is in it. And I can't remember the name of the guy, but I think he's from Shameless. So anyway, I put this on and I thought, I'll put this on because...
What was it on? Was it on
iPlayer? And I put it on because it's 76 minutes long. And
nice.
I thought, okay, it's not long.
Is it actually just an extended TV series then? Or
no,
a standalone?
You could see it being a film. They could have made it longer.
Okay.
If they could have made it longer into profit. So it's about three guys. Well, one of them is into sort of sci-fi and he says it's science fiction. That's Chris O'Dowd's character kind of thing. And they keep talking about it. So they go to the pub. One of them goes to the toilet. And he comes out from the toilet, and he comes out, and everyone's dead and has been killed.
Whoa.
But then he also sees himself on the floor dead, himself like with a beard on the floor dead, and then he goes back into the toilet, can't work out what's going on, and then comes back out, and then
he's all normal again.
He's all normal again. He's back in normal time, and every time they go to the toilet, there's a time travel.
Right.
Is it time travel or alternate versions?
It's time travel. Now, I watched this
certain amount of minutes.
This is like about time now.
Right. So
goes into the closet.
I watched it with Kim, and Kim thought it was awful. She thought it was awful, and I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was really good.
Did you ask her why she thought it was awful?
She thought it was a bit rubbish. She thought it was like a TV movie kind of rubbish, which it sort of is.
That's what the length sort of...
Yeah. But I really liked the time travel bit of it.
What's the acting like, though?
Acting's good. Yeah, acting's good. The characters are good. They're interesting. You're always questioning what's going on. So Anna Faris is in it as a time traveller. She basically she visits Chris O'Dowd's character to talk to him because he's famous in the future. And he doesn't know why. So she then goes off and then comes back and she's got a job.
76 minutes.
Yeah, it's good. I really enjoyed it and I'd be quite intrigued to see what you think about it. It's reasonably funny in places.
Yeah, well, you're selling it.
It's got Mr. Poppy in it. I mean, he doesn't quite play
Mr. Poppy.
Yeah, it's worth watching. Yeah, I'd say go watch it if you can.
So I take it from that, Dom, you've watched horror but no crossover there.
No crossover, no. I've only watched two horror films. But I'll just whiz through. The one I watched with Evie was The Adventures of Tintin.
That's not a horror film.
No.
The Steven Spielberg version.
Yeah, Jamie Bell and his circus.
Is there only one of those, or is there two?
There's one. There's the new one coming out in a couple of years.
Okay,
I've just seen that when I watched that.
That sounds like a bit of a gap.
It is.
Yeah, big gap.
I'm not sure it was received that well, was it?
No, but I quite enjoyed it. But
okay.
Yeah, but Evie enjoyed it too. But
good.
Yeah, just watched it again because I remember enjoying it the first time. The first horror film I watched and I don't know if I'm going to continue watching the other. The third, so it's the Terrifier. Is what I watched.
The one with the clown.
Yeah, like in a black and white.
I never seen it.
Black and white clown with like black teeth. He's really creepy looking.
It is. He's really creepy, but it's not. There's no real jump scares. It's just pure gore, essentially, and it's really bad gore. Like it's like old. It's like an 80s type.
The third one's out.
Yeah, right? The third one just came out, so I was like, oh, maybe I should catch up and see if I can watch the first and the second one before I watch the third one. But
you're not going to get that far.
I don't think I'm going to get that far. Okay. The first one was absolutely appalling, but just really bad. The third one, was your recommendation of It's What's Inside.
Oh yeah, do you like it?
Very good.
Yeah,
very good indeed.
Jeremy would like it.
That's the one I don't want to like.
Do you know what? It's the fact that, as you said, it's essentially a group of people that just interchange body. Well, their soul goes into someone else's body, or their personality, however you want to describe it. But it sounds pretty lame, but just what happens because of it. And there's lots of well-filmed parts where you see like
it goes
green
red,
and a red.
It goes red when it's there.
Yeah, so she shows an image at the beginning where if you cover it with red, it shows one image, and if you show it with green, it shows the other. And that's what they kind of replicate throughout the whole film, where you can see who's inside whose body.
Okay.
And the whole point is they have to guess who's in each other's body, and then it just becomes...
It's all of it. They've got these weird relationships with each other because they're all friends from uni, kind of thing. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is
two recommendations for our listeners. There,
you enjoyed that one, though, right?
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah,
me too. I was surprised at how much I liked that because
time flew. It just went. It was really good while I watched it.
I didn't feel comfortable watching most of it.
No, I felt so. Yeah, I felt sorry for the main person.
Yeah.
Like I'd be in his situation, type thing. Yeah. The fourth one was a horror, and I have watched Smile. I haven't watched it before, and don't watch it, Jim.
It's horrible.
It is horrible.
The second one's out.
I'm aware of this. Yeah, I'm aware
jump
of the second
scares galore to the point where I was watching it. Oh god, I wish I hadn't watching it on my own on my tablet in the dark. It was too dark. It was too dark. And then I was
turned the lights on.
Yeah, that's the light on.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that one then. Am I?
But in the film, it's all like there's only a lamp on as well, and I'm sitting there going, I'm gonna have to turn the big light on. So I turned the big light on. But it was
definitely had to do something after I watched that first time.
I couldn't go straight to sleep after that one. No.
So you're going to watch the second one?
Definitely.
The second one looks worse.
Like the ending, I'm not going to say what happens, but the ending kind of surprised me in terms of how it came. And Matthew's doing the demonic smile facing me, but I thought the actual concept was really good, and the fact that
I think Matthew's smile worries me more than the film.
It's just a lot of suspense, a lot of like concern, and just constantly just
the Kubrick smile,
about what's going to happen.
They seem to look through their eyebrows.
Yeah, but no, very very good. So I will definitely watch the second one. And my definite recommendation for this one is my fifth one. When I went and watched The Wild Robot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know the one you mean.
My kids are going to see that tomorrow, I think.
Oh, my word. Seriously, it's for everyone. There are some...
Good voices in there.
Oh, really good. But the whole thing, from start to finish, like, just had me.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
Did it remind you of The Iron Giant?
It did. It was absolutely beautiful. It was really good. Like, the relationship.
Did you nearly cry?
I did nearly cry, yeah, because there's a really sad bit in it. But it's just a very... Yeah. You think it's finished, and then it continues for another half an hour, and you're glad it does. Because there's a completely different... So there's one storyline, and then that kind of not finishes, but gets to a point, and then you start on another relationship that she's got with different parts of the forest. It's very good. Like she is a robot, but she...
Who's the voice of the robot?
I'm trying to think what she's in. She's... I can't pronounce her name properly. I'm trying to think. She is...
Okay. Do you know what I've got in my head again?
Go on.
No, it's not. But every time you can't pronounce Saoirse Ronan's name, but
Saoirse.
There you go. I did it as well.
She's the
it's not her.
In Black Panther. She's the girlfriend / wife or whatever.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yes, thank you. That's it.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
But yeah, she's the voice of that, and then just lots of
And it's about the environment as well, right?
Not necessarily. No.
You keep talking about the forest.
Yeah, so
she's a wild robot.
She's a wild robot. She's a robot that's meant to be going somewhere, and then it's essentially a dystopian future to a certain degree because everything's flooded. So they've all moved away, and they've moved to this other. I don't have to.
So it does have an environmental angle from it, then.
Very much so, yeah. But it's where she's a robot, but she develops emotion because.
Did you go to the cinema?
Yeah, did you?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
but it was
right.
good. Very good.
So that's
Very
the
good
films. Let's be quick on the series.
I've only got 2, so that's fine.
Go on then.
Karen nearly finished Ozark. I'm very excited on that one.
Still going.
So good. It just gets better.
Got to finish
Good.
it.
This is the type of thing.
Yeah,
It gets better. I normally don't do things with many seasons, but this is really good. And I've started watching Fargo because I've heard many things about it, and I've only watched like 4 episodes on it.
You're going to keep watching it?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, it's good.
Matthew?
I have finished Ludwig. So I watched.
How many episodes was that?
6.
Okay.
6. It's good. It's quite light-hearted. But
Very Jonathan Creaky. Yeah.
It is quite Jonathan Creek. It keeps you interested.
Okay.
And it's about a guy that doesn't like talking to people that likes doing puzzles. So
Right up your stride.
yeah, that was good.
There we go.
I also, Kim and I watched the whole series of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which has got Emma Myers in it, who was the werewolf character in Wednesday, which took me about half the episodes to work out who she was.
Got you.
Yeah. That was good. I enjoyed that. That was very good. Has also got Matthew Banton, is that his name? From Horrible Histories.
How many episodes are
There
there?
are 6 episodes worth watching. It was quite good. Keeps you interested. And we've also started watching season 3 of Vox Machina, which I'm sure you'll be well aware of.
I have watched I watched about a little bit of the first season because your wife told me to, and I didn't really get it, but then I understand it's D&D based.
It is D&D. To be honest with you, it's better if you sort of know the world a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I'm cracking on through The Office again because I can't stop the English one, the UK Office.
Nice.
Well, there's not that many of those.
No, it's good.
No.
It's good. I like that one.
I thought there were a lot more actually, and then I realised that there aren't any.
I think there's 12 and two Christmas specials.
2 specials.
Yeah.
Jeremy, go, Jeff.
Obviously, I am keeping up with Strictly and RuPaul season 6.
Obviously,
It's all about
that's
the
a weekly
reality
thing.
TV.
That's a weekly
Yeah.
thing. Well, no, but in our household, Strictly happens on a Sunday morning because Amelia's not staying up to watch it, and then we go from there. And she doesn't watch RuPaul, but she could do. I mean, they swear a little bit.
You're watching Bake Off?
No, I don't. My wife does. Just to give you
I
an
haven't got
idea.
Bake Off.
No.
No.
I finished Walking Dead City. They left a hook, but I'm really not bothered about that plot.
Are you annoyed they've left a hook?
Yeah, because I kind of wanted it to finish, but but it's fine because the other one that I enjoyed has got a second season.
Right. Okay.
But if they bring that back, I'm not sure I'd go back for a second season of those 2 characters. But there's 3 spin-offs, and I'm interested in one of them basically left.
Okay.
And then I've got 1 episode to go for Lessons in Chemistry. It's pretty slow. I've got no idea how it's going to end. I don't really know where it's heading towards.
How many episodes are there? Because it's
can't
based on
remember
a
what
book.
this one is about.
It's based on a book.
It's based on a book, and it's about a woman who, as we said, has got chemistry qualifications, but she's in the wrong time.
When is it
span,
set?
Say.
Is it set in the 30s or
We're
the
saying
50s?
or 60s.
No, I'd say 60s.
Right.
50s, 60s.
And she
that
can't
sort
do
of
anything
thing.
because she's a woman in that sense.
Yeah. And there's a lot of racial issues as well because they live in a predominantly black neighborhood, and they get mistreated there. So it does hit a lot of I suppose modern day issues.
Yeah, current ground.
Yeah,
Right.
that we perhaps and I guess the book, that's why it's successful as well, because
Right.
it hits home a little bit. As I said, I don't really know how it's going to end. I don't really know what we're heading towards, which I find really odd to be 7 episodes in.
Is it just one book though?
It's
not like it's a series of books.
No, I
is
think
it?
it's just one book.
So it will end as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't really know how it's a book, if I'm honest. It's a short story for me, but
It's not a big book. We've got it at home. It's about
Have you?
it's about that big.
yeah, we've got one
About
at
an
home.
inch. It's about an inch. Yeah,
About an inch. Yeah,
about an inch.
It's quite thick.
It's the first Harry Potter length. It's about that big.
Okay.
There we go.
But I'll let you know when I finish it.
Okay, let us know next time.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Very good.
Right, it's that time, Dom.
Quiz. Straight into the first round.
Let's see if we can get to round 3.
Right, please release me. I will give you 10 films.
Where are you, Dom?
I'll give you 10 films, and you've got to guess the year. Depending on how many years will add up, and whoever has the lowest score at the end of the round wins. If you guess the link, there is a link between all 10. You'll get -5 points, and I will take that into account.
Very good
There we go.
for your last one, potentially.
No, so I reckon
Oh, Matthew's going to throw it away.
I'm going to throw it so that
Matthew's not
don't
being
have to
very
do it.
confident here, is he?
It's
Keeps
being-
talking about
doesn't want to.
maybe.
He doesn't
I'm
want to.
underwriting it. That's all it is. I'm underplaying it. Sorry.
Right, let's go.
Matthew first.
Oh, he's got it organised. He's got his spreadsheet.
I do.
He's got his
I do.
spreadsheet.
It could be wrong though, as we found out last
Yeah.
time.
No,
Have you copied and pasted anywhere incorrectly?
Any fictional places that actually exist?
That was once. That was one. I apologise. Right, Matthew.
Have you still got 1973 from last week?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Film
Badlands.
number
Never heard of
one.
it.
Sorry. So again?
Film number one.
Yes.
Deadpool 2.
Oh.
Foul-mouthed mutant mercenary Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, assembles a team of fellow mutant rogues to protect a young boy.
So I reckon there was only like a year or two between the first two, and then they waited a while. So I'm gonna go with 2016 for Deadpool 2.
Yeah, see, I know there was a bit of a time issue because of the changing of hands of Marvel and everything. I think you're about right. Maybe a bit earlier. 2014?
It was 2018.
I went the wrong way.
Went the wrong way. Yeah.
Was the first one 2016? Must have been.
I'm not too sure. I haven't got that one on my
You
list.
can look it up in your own time.
I will do. I will do.
So yes, Math, obviously your guess, if you want to guess.
Oh, baby legs.
Not a clue what that means, but no.
There's baby legs in it.
I don't know. I can't remember that bit.
When he...
Yes, he loses his legs and they grow back slowly.
No, yes, fine. Yeah, okay.
Does it have a birthday in it?
No.
Oh, I thought he'd gone for...
It might do, but that's not the link.
It's not the link.
I don't know. I don't think it does.
Oh.
Gem.
Yes.
Film number 2.
Okay.
Lost in Space.
Matt LeBlanc.
Lost in Space.
Good
Going
luck.
into space to fight his chance for humanity. Fighting to live long enough to find a way home. Gary Oldman, William Hurt, and Matt LeBlanc.
I have no idea.
I'm glad you're going first in this one.
I've seen this film as well.
I've seen it once.
I think we must have watched it.
I'm trying to work out if in my head it's like when Netflix became bigger, this was like one of the flagship starts or not, or whether it was just on Netflix. I can't remember. Oh,
Give me a year. Come on.
Give us a year. Give us a year.
2006.
Oh, I think that's late. So I'm going on. If Friends started in 1994-ish, I think it was while he was still doing Friends, which means it would have been pre-2004. And I'm going to go 2001.
It was 1998.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Jem, you were 5 out on that one. And Matt, you were 3. Sorry. Got on there. So,
5 out? What did you say?
oh no, sorry, 8.
Yeah.
Apologies, 8 out.
Oh, don't argue with the spreadsheet.
No, apologies. There you go, yeah.
Yeah. It's just the accountant.
So,
that's
Jem,
using
your
it.
guess first.
They have invisible characters.
No, that's not right. That is not the link.
Is the link people that have been in Friends?
No,
Okay.
that's not right.
I couldn't think of who it was
Who's
in
in
Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Probably someone.
Anyway, so Jem, you're on 8. Math, you're on 3 at the moment.
Right.
Yes. No, you're not. You're on 5.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was about to say.
Jesus.
I was about to say, I'm sure that doesn't add up, but fine.
Anyway,
The
right.
awkward pause was almost
Yeah,
like
I was like, hang
I
on
didn't
a
know
minute.
I didn't know if I had to prompt Dom. Dom, you have to keep going with the quiz. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry about that. Right.
So what's the score? I'm on 5.
You're on 5.
and I'm on 1.
No, you're not. You were 4 out on the first one, and you were 8 out on this one, so you're on 12.
Okay.
Oh.
If you press equals sum,
Yeah, it
it
is.
will
Thanks.
add them up at the bottom.
Anyway, what I was going to say is,
Okay.
right, number
Matthew.
3, Matthew,
Yes.
is, I don't know, see if you have this, Meet the Robinsons.
Mm.
Do you know what this is?
Is it?
It's an animated film
Yeah.
where
Seen it on Netflix.
Lewis is a brilliant inventor who meets a mysterious stranger named Wilbur Robinson.
Okay. No, I don't really have much point of reference here, so I'm
No.
going to go 2018.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
I think you've massively mucked up there.
Okay.
Am I thinking of the right one? Give me an actor.
I don't have one that's memorable.
Whoa.
It's an animation.
It's an animation.
It's got to be before that.
Well, probably. Go on then.
In 2010.
It's not that long ago, surely.
It was 2007 on that one.
Oh, do you know what?
Blimey.
I am kidding myself because I thought I couldn't say the same number twice in my head. I'd have been so much better off.
2007, really?
2007, yeah. So, Jim, you were 3 out. Math, you were 11 out on that one.
Oh.
Okay, 11
so you
out.
are currently
Losing
on
by a long way.
16,
Yeah.
and Jem, you are on 15.
Okay, by 1. It's your go. Oh, do I get to guess first?
Math, your guess.
There is a robot in it.
That's not the link.
Right.
No.
Oh, see, that's where I was going as well.
I've got nothing else on that.
They invent something.
No,
Oh.
that's not the link.
No.
Jem, film
Yes.
number 4.
Okay.
Project Almanac. A group of teens discovers secret plans for a time machine and construct one. However, things start to get out of control. I loved this film.
Oh, it's a film. Okay.
Have you got any actors, please?
No one that you'll know. They're all young and they are not in anything else.
Random year out. I've not got a clue. Have you ever heard of this film?
What year was 2x2 in? It must be around the same time.
Have you ever heard this film?
I've
John?
never. The only almanac that I've ever heard of is in Back to the
Yeah.
Future.
Go with that.
No, it's going to be
Go on,
after
yeah, go
that.
for that one. Yeah.
Go for that one.
No, if it's got time travel in it, 2000.
I'm going 2015 because of the Gray's Sports Almanac.
It is 2015. And you said 2000, didn't you?
Are you joking me?
I was giving you help, Jem. I was giving you help. Gray's.
You didn't know that though?
No, I've never heard of the film in my life.
Never heard of the film in my life.
Never heard of the film in my life.
Oh, well, that's turned. The tables have turned, aren't they? Jem, you are now on 30 and Math, you're on 16.
Oh.
Jem, you get the first link.
Okay,
What?
yeah, go on. What link? What links? Gray's Sports Almanac. Is that
Time
what the film
travel.
was called?
No.
What was this film called?
Oh, sorry. Project Almanac.
Okay.
This is jokes.
So he picks up the almanac in 2015, of course.
Yeah.
Nice.
You having a guess?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
I'm
go
going
on.
to guess.
Your guess.
My
God,
guess.
you guys are off it today.
Yeah, my guess is that one of the characters has a distinctive moustache.
No, that's not
Okay.
right. Right. Math, number 5.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
First one.
The Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto.
Right, so I'm going to try and think of what was going on in my life at the time. 2012. Am I too early?
Jem, your guess.
Oh, no, I think you're about there. Maybe a little bit. 2010.
I think it was before I came to
It
Canterbury.
was 2009, so you got
Oh.
to put.
Oh, caught up too. Oh.
Yeah, well done.
So you're on 31, Math, you're on 19.
Okay.
Math, your link.
Set in space.
No, that's not right.
Sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Reference Back to the Future.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, nice. I should have gone with that. Yeah.
I thought maybe.
Right. Jem, number 6. Is it you? Yes, because you went first, Matt. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jem, number 6. Sorry, I'm lost today. X-Men Days of Future Past.
Which one's that one?
Yeah.
X-Men send Wolverine to the past in a desperate effort to change history. Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Hugh Jackman.
I mean,
They said, okay, I think I know which one that is.
so I think that's like one of the
It's
newer
the one with
ones.
Jennifer Lawrence in it.
Yeah.
But the first one with Jennifer Lawrence. Is it?
I think it's the second one
You trying to
because
help
I
him?
think no, but I
No, I'm
think,
trying to help myself.
yeah.
Anything. The problem I've got is I'm not quite sure where they are in, like,
Order.
2015.
Again, where was I? I think it's previous to that. I'm going to go 2011.
It was 2014. So
Yeah,
you
well
were
done.
3 out, Math. And
I
Jem,
think it's
you
the second one, isn't it?
I thought it was the third, but
I can't
Okay.
remember.
So
so
we have
32,
no
Jem.
reference point for any of the
No,
X-Men films.
Don't. No, because
Because they all
they exist. They
yeah.
exist outside of
It's
our
either
chronological lives.
It's either the originals or the newer ones?
I'm never sure where I watched them. Did I watch them in cinema or on a DVD?
Well, just to summarise, so Jem, you're on 32, Math, you're on 22, and Jem, you get to guess the link.
And it will be a guess.
I need specifics this week.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
I know he's got an idea now.
I have got an idea.
Oh, damn it, sorry.
I don't know it, but I'm going to go with a specific.
There's two versions of the same characters.
No, I can't give you that.
Oh, that wasn't what I was going to go with.
For God's sake.
No. Two versions of the same characters. I was going to say it stars Peter Dinklage.
No, it's not that one. Where's he in Star Trek?
I don't know.
Anyway, right, Math, number 7. This is Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Which is the second one.
Dr. Evil is back and has invented a new time machine. Mike Myers, Heather Graham.
I love how he's got full references for your questions. He's back. Just in case you were wondering if it's the first or the second or the third.
The tagline. I've got the tagline, see? Right, so my reference point is I remember going to the Odeon to watch the third one.
Which screen?
I don't know because I had to watch it 3 times before I remember the end. Because it was back in the day I would take some Jack Daniels with me. Which means it's previous to that. When was the first film with the fembots?
So that's yeah.
This is the question.
Yeah. Go on, give me an answer. Come on.
2004.
That late?
Don't know.
What have you got for me, Jim?
2001.
You went the right way. It's 1999.
Oh, 98 was in my head, actually. As soon as you said I've gone too far.
It's Matthew 5 out, Jem, you were 2. Matthew, you're currently on 27, Jem, you're on 34, so there's actually only 7 in it at the moment. What is the link, Matthew?
The link is the main character plays themselves twice in the same film.
No.
The main character meets themselves.
How is that not the same?
Well, because otherwise I've already had that, what your version is.
What? They play the same character. They're playing themselves twice. There's 2 of the same character. Is he right?
Yeah, he is correct, yeah.
So what did you actually mean then?
As in they physically meet themselves. They don't, because they don't just see themselves and they're not there. They actually meet themselves.
I think Dominic feels bad, right? Because I
does.
already kind of gave that answer.
Not really.
I'm not sure how that's any different than what I said.
2 of the same person. You didn't say they were physically
2 of the same person.
Yeah,
2 of the same person. But I thought you meant
lots of films where there's multiple people, but they don't meet themselves.
Like
that's 2 of the same character.
Like McAvoy playing.
That's 2 of the same character.
Yeah, but person's misleading. You didn't know if you meant character or
anyway,
actor.
I've got it.
Right.
So now that's so Jem, you're on 29 and Matthew on 27, so there's 2 in it. And Jem,
I'm not sure I trust. When we listen back to this, I'm gonna do the maths on a piece of paper.
I've got it here in front of me now. I've done it. I've sorted it.
Yeah. I've won like the last 3, and I'm still, and I've got the -5, and I'm still behind. But okay,
yeah, because you've got 15 out.
So in all of these films,
for project,
they meet and talk to themselves. Is that what you're saying?
They meet themselves,
yeah,
but they don't necessarily talk to themselves.
Some of them don't necessarily talk to themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Like him. Anyway, Jem, number 8, The Adam Project.
Oh.
After accidentally crash landing in 2022, time-traveling fighter pilot Adam Reed is on a mission to save the future. Ryan Reynolds and Walker Scobell.
I'm going to go 2022.
Yeah, I would have gone with that as well if that's what happened. I know it's been on TV recently, so I'm going to go 2021.
It was
2022. I thought it would be a trick question. See if you guys go, maybe it was a couple of years after.
I was thinking
it was quite recent.
Clearly in the last 4 years.
It as well.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out.
Right, Math. We don't need the link because we got that one. So, Math.
So we're down
9.
to 1.
No, you're 3 ahead.
1 difference.
No.
Oh,
you were ahead.
Oh, I
You were
thought
too
I
ahead.
was
Even you think that I should be ahead.
So, Jem, you're on 29. Math, you're on 28. So, Math, you're ahead by 1.
What number is this? This is number 8.
This is number 9.
9. Oh, Jeremy's is close.
Math, and this is you first.
Yep.
Looper.
Mm.
In
Definitely
2074.
meets himself.
Mm-hmm.
2074, when the mob wants to get rid of someone, they
2074,
is sent into the past where a hired gun awaits. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, sorry, Bruce Willis, and Emily Blunt.
I know when it was ish.
That's good. Give me the day then. Give me the year.
So I'm going to go with 2011.
Oh, I was going to go 2013, so I'll stick with that.
Right in the middle, bang in the middle, 2012.
Oh.
So you are still one
I remember
apart.
where I was living at the time for that one.
So Jem, you're on 30, Matthew, you're on 29.
Oh, one in it, Jeremy. You go first.
Jem, number 10. Here we go. I don't know if you've seen this. Either of you, I don't know either of you.
That's a good one. Just choose a random one. I'll flip a coin, go higher or lower, and we'll see if we draw or whether or not I win.
I understand how the game works.
Good.
2001, A Space Odyssey.
I thought he was giving me the year again.
Well, maybe he is.
Oh.
A mysterious artifact is uncovered on the moon. Spacecraft manned by 2 humans and 1 supercomputer. Kia Julia. I don't know who that is. But he was the main person.
One of the actors.
Yeah, got that, yeah.
19.
Good start.
77.
I think it's much earlier, but I'm going to go 1976 and play the game.
It's 1968.
Yeah. I was going to say 70.
Yeah, okay.
So Matthew win by 2 points.
Thank goodness. That was I was quite stressed with that one.
I wasn't stressed. Still going to go back and count the scores, but
feel free. Feel free. They're adding up.
You're going to go to Delaware and do it? Is that what you've been doing this last week or so?
No.
No? Okay.
Right, next one.
Round 2.
Round 2.
This is it, Matt.
What's this called?
Who am I?
Dominic James Crossfield Swaffer.
I will give you trivia facts about 5 different actors who appear in this particular film. I'll give you details, but I won't give you the film name. You've got to guess by shouting your name out on each of the actors that I mentioned. And this film is 2001.
A Space Odyssey.
It's an 80...
Copy and paste.
Oh, and you wonder why I don't do the quiz anymore. Yeah, 2001. I'm more nervous than you two reading this out.
Oh, really?
2001.
I know how you feel, Matthew doesn't.
Yeah, 18.
Professional quizmaster.
Hold on. 2001, 18. Stop cheating, Matthew.
Yeah. 2001, 18.
Yeah.
1 hour 44.
Oh.
6.7 out of 10.
Oh.
Right.
I'm thinking, do I give it the genre or not? But I'm not going to.
Good.
Okay.
No, don't. I like the fact he also said, didn't say stars this time, by the way. Appeared.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah. We've had this a couple of times now.
All right, okay.
Number 1.
Yep.
Yes.
This person has written and directed his own films, including movies like Head of State and I Think I Love My Wife. His leading role, Lance Barton, in the film Down to Earth, stars as a character...
Matt. Chris Rock.
Correct.
Do you know, I had Chris Tucker in my head, so I'm glad.
The Down to Earth.
Yeah.
That was a remake, right, though?
Of
Down to Earth.
Yeah, but also, I was going to say who it was starring.
Who was it?
It was Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, was it? I was about to say, I thought as soon as I started saying it, I was like, have I got the wrong person? Have I got the wrong version? Right. Right, so I get to...
You get to guess the film, please.
I'm questioning myself now if it was Crocodile Dundee, by the way, but there you go.
I'm going to go with Chris Rock. Dogma.
No.
Oh, he does like Dogma as well, Dom. What year?
2001.
And it's an 18. That was not a bad shout.
That's
really.
pretty good, yes. Yeah.
That's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, it's not Dogma, though. You can go
No,
for it.
I'm struggling to think of...
Shall I carry on?
Struggling to think of Chris Rock films.
Yeah, me too.
All I can get is not 18.
Well, if you'd have listened to more of the trivia, you're going to get them. But you didn't. He guessed it too early.
Hey?
I would have given you more films that he's in.
Yeah, but you're not going to give us the film that he's in.
Yeah, no, but it would have got rid of...
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. So, number 2. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This person has lent his voice to Crash, one of the possums in Ice Age films. Plays Bo Duke in The Dukes of Hazzard film alongside Johnny Knoxville and Jessica Simpson. Was Peppers in Old School. Was the main role in Bulletproof Monk and Goon. His breakthrough role was in 2000.
Sean William Scott.
Correct.
Oh, God. Oh,
It was the possums hit back in.
Yeah.
It was the possums that hit in. I forgot he was one of those.
Matthew, guess.
It was Goon that hit for me, but there you go.
Chris Rock and Sean William Scott.
That's how this works, yeah.
What an overlap. I didn't think they'd done anything together.
They have.
2001. No, nothing.
Okay. Jamie, you got anything to give or not?
Monsters versus Aliens.
No.
No, got no idea.
Need to watch that. Right. Number 3.
Yep.
This person is a co-founder of the production company Pearl Street Films, has proven his talent in writing scripts, notably The Promised Land, is the voice of Spirit in the animated film Spirit, the Stallion of Cimarron, starred as Leslie Groves in the film Oppenheimer, played Sonny Vaccaro in the film Air, played the lead role in Still Water and The Great Wall, learned ballet for the film The Talented Mr. Ripley, starring as Tom Ripley.
Jeremy. Matt Damon.
Correct, yeah.
Did he? I wouldn't have got any of that. The Talented Mr. Ripley would have been the only clue I'd have got.
Yeah, and then I know who's in Air. And
He's in Oppenheimer as the...
Yeah, he is.
I haven't
He is.
seen Oppenheimer still.
He's in it.
Yeah, well, I know he is. But there we go.
Still Waters. Yeah,
Yep.
I've seen that one. Ben.
Okay.
Okay. Not sure this helps me.
It's not Dogma.
I know. That's,
Could have been.
I have to random guess. Is it 2 by 2?
No.
Okay.
Do I get a guess?
Yeah, of course you do.
Oh.
That's the point.
That's how it works.
Just Jen guess first because you got it right.
So
But I got that wrong.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Well, I don't know.
I'll just give him my guess.
I'm
Come on,
going to
go
go
on.
with Eurotrip.
No.
No.
Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
This person started his career as a professional skateboarder before film. Started in the Cameron Crowe film Almost Famous, where he played the role of rock band manager Jeff Beebe, or Beb. Has worked in a wide range of films, including Vanilla Sky, Enemy of the State, The Ballad of Jack and Rose, and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Matt. Jason Lee.
Yep, correct.
Yeah. Alvin and the Chipmunks got me that.
My guess.
Go on.
I feel like he's
It's
close.
not Dogma.
I'm just trying to think about Mallrats.
No. What have you got another one? Is that what you're
He's going to go with like Clerks.
I've got
or
a few
something like
others.
that. Clerks.
No, incorrect.
Okay.
Last one.
Mm-hmm.
You're in that genre.
Number 5. Ready?
Yeah.
This person has worked with Anne McKay on several successful comedy films, including The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. He's produced various comedy films, including The Campaign and Daddy's Home, which have achieved commercial success. Has lent his voice to animated films such as Megamind and...
Matt. Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Correct.
And the film is Jay and Silent Bob's Strike Back.
That's it, 5.
Wow.
I got the film. I was trying to work out. He's the...
We didn't get to round 3 again.
No.
So it's only timely to say congratulations. I don my cap with you. Congratulations, Matthew. But
that
good
felt
luck.
a bit like it was set up for me, that particular film, though.
Oh, massively.
Well, yeah, but those actors,
They are
don't,
lots-
they're
they're
not
in lots
main
of other
roles,
films.
to be fair.
Dogma was a good guess.
It was a good
Well,
guess.
no, that was a
Smith
good
film.
starting point.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's it, Dom. I feel like Dominic
There we
has
go.
maybe set that up so he doesn't
I
have to do it
haven't.
again.
Do you know what the worst thing about that? The first round was you were both talking about time travels. Like The Kid is about where he goes and meets himself in
Yeah.
the past, and you also mentioned about that film that you recommended about the time travel, where he sees himself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true.
And I was sitting there going,
It was all
"This
set
is not
up.
working."
It's time travel. We know this, and we're going to go back in time and tell ourselves.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
so-
going to go forward and tell myself to count up how many points I got.
I've got it here.
Well, you say that.
Nice.
Okay. Right. So we're on to the real reason why people are here now, aren't we?
Amazing.
They wanted to know, will Matthew win? And yes, he has. And so now he's got to be the quiz master. And I hope you're all ready for the most difficult quizzes you've ever heard. Remember, you have carte blanche. You don't have to stick with
No, I know.
any of the
I'll have
He's
think
already
about it.
thought.
3
He's already
games.
thought.
I haven't yet.
Okay.
He'll get he'll get some feedback from his quizzing mates.
I've got no friends, Jeremy. Come on.
I didn't say they were your mates. I said they were your quizzing friends. People you go quizzing with.
You said quizzing mates.
He said quizzing mates. Yeah. lot of backtracking today. A lot of backtracking.
Go forward in time and tell yourself not to say that.
I'm going to go forward in time and listen to myself again. I'll be pressing the minus 15 seconds twice now just to check I did say that. But Matthew, you thought you'd come up with a random way of us picking another number.
I have, right. So because Halloween was recently, I thought between you, if you pick a horror film, so either Jeremy picks one he's heard of or Don picks one he's seen, and we have a look at the box office grossing amount, and I thought we would choose the 2 digits that are the thousands and the hundreds, just as the next number.
So I've got to think of what genre did you say?
Horror, because it's Halloween.
I was going to just shout one out, but that's fine.
Hold on.
Can you
think of one that would really freak Jeremy
out? No. Hold on.
Yeah, go on.
I'm trying to think. I remember a film that we watched.
I struggle with horror and thriller. So are they interchangeable? What makes a horror a horror?
You get a thriller horror, but...
You get thriller horrors. I would say a horror probably has some supernatural or murder about it. Like there's someone hunting people to murder, or there's a supernatural element.
I definitely went to the cinema and watched, and I feel like I might have been because you guys took me to watch the remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I watched that. Yeah,
I think we went to the cinema,
wasn't it?
Yeah, the remake.
It was in 2000.
Just to let people know, I've tried it. I didn't actually think that was that scary, but
because it's not really,
because it was a rubbish one. According to you lot.
Okay. So is that what you want to go with?
Yeah.
If Jeremy's going to select one, yeah. Do you know what I was thinking of? I don't know if it is one. I don't know where this came from. The Lawnmower Man.
Oh, that's a good film. I've
completely forgot.
Pierce Brosnan's in that.
It's because you said something.
That sounds like the TikToks I would watch. Yeah. The guy who goes and does lawn mowing for free.
Do you remember the Lawnmower Man? When he comes out of a stained glass window at one point.
It's based in it's the introduction to virtual reality, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what year was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the newer one?
I thought it was 2000, but
I think it was around
that point.
Let me put 2000 in. Okay.
Well, no, let's have a look if you want.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've got, which one's this? No, this is the 19.
There's loads of them.
The original one would have been 1974 or something like that.
Yeah. So
2003 it says.
2003. Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, that would probably be about right.
It's called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
They're in a car. Yes, it's this one.
Right.
It's definitely that one. They're in a Jeep that breaks down.
Okay. So 2003, I've got an amount that it's made worldwide.
And you said
from Box Office Mojo.
100, the hundreds and 10,000.
No, the hundreds and thousands. So the two next.
Oh, just the hundred and thousands.
So the total that it's made worldwide is 107,071,655. So that would be number 16.
Number 16. We have done.
Let's pick another film.
It was that you can't wait to watch with your kids. We did that episode 5.
Lawnmower Man.
Should we do Lawnmower Man?
Yeah, do Lawnmower Man. Which is about a horror. Hold on. A horror film because there's a guy who's got a lawnmower.
Yeah.
And he runs over the sprinkler, and it's so hard to put the fixings back on, so it's a nightmare.
Right, worldwide. Do you want the total?
Yeah.
Worldwide box office.
I feel like you're just ignoring me now.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Is 32,100,816. So it'd be the number 808.
08. We are rattling through the single digits, by the way.
I know.
But we have not done number 8. We have done number 7 and number 9.
Ooh, very good then.
Good.
Yeah, but right in the middle of it. Number 8. Top 5 films that have a memorable scene in a toilet.
Oh, good Lord.
Was this? We were proper scraping the barrel for this. One.
Welcome to season 2.
Season number 2.
Season number 2.
Season number 2. Right.
Got serious.
Right.
Okay.
You're in for a big surprise.
Yeah,
see what I'm doing here? Playing puns.
We're punned out. Are you punned out? No, you're not.
A memorable scene in a toilet. I've got 2.
Already,
toilets. There's no need to brag. Some people only have 1.
I can think of 2 at the moment. Oh, memorable
How
scene.
did we come up
I've
with
got
that
a couple
one?
more.
I
I've got
don't
a
know.
couple
That
more.
is such a random one.
You must have been thinking of a specific film and it just stuck. Or you're in the toilet.
You're in.
You're in.
He's done it as well.
He's done it.
He's done it. Okay, nice.
Don't poo-poo the idea. Shall I keep going? Or shall we just say, if you want to get in touch with us of any ideas for Matthew's quiz, let's do that one rather than our tales from the toilet or something like that. If you can think of any rounds for...
Because it's Sis' turn to do the quiz.
That was quite good, actually. That was
Yeah.
You are scraping the pan with these.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no. So if you want to get in touch with us at Top 5 Films, if you can think of any sort of quiz rounds that might make Matthew's not as serious as it's probably going to be.
I love the fact you're worried about it.
I'm just worried about us getting points. Did you see Dominic's,
There'll be a spreadsheet. That you can be sure of.
Right. Well, on that note, on to season 2. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you've listened to the whole of season 1, thank you very much.
Big things going to happen season 2.
But, promises.
I can feel it.
Well, Dominic and I might be doing a whole year's worth of quizzes by the sounds of it.
Lots of draws.
The first 1-to-1.
Yeah. Right. Well, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you all.
Thank you.